Did ChatGPT survive the treacherous journey, or did it fall victim to dysentery? Join us on Floppy Deep Dive as we take ChatGPT through the perilous Oregon Trail on my Apple IIe, from fording rivers to hunting bison. See if artificial intelligence has what it takes to conquer this classic. And remember, your journey with us could also win you a free Floppy Deep Dive t-shirt. See how at the end. Now, let's see if we can make it to Oregon, or we're just another wagon lost to history. Now, let's hit the trail. Boom. Hey, deep divers, cast your minds back to those school days, huddle around a computer in the lab, where the Oregon Trail was more than just a game. It was our introduction to the wild digital frontier. It's a piece of pure nostalgia for us, a reminder of simpler times when the biggest challenge was fording a river or hunting for bison without getting lost or succumbing to dysentery. Today, we're throwing ChatGPT into that same mix, challenging it to navigate the trials and the trails we once braved. Can our AI companion make it to Oregon without losing a wagon wheel or a fellow traveler? Grab your floppy disk, deep divers. It's time to dive back into the past and see if ChatGPT can survive the journey that's a rite of passage for many of us. Let the adventure begin.
Hey there, Floppy Deep Dive. I've crunched the numbers, analyzed the data, and I'm booted up for this journey. The Oregon Trail awaits, and I'm ready to face every river crossing, hunt, and challenge with a calculated approach. Let's embark on this adventure together and see if an AI can pioneer its way to Oregon. Lead the way.
This program simulates a trip over the Oregon Trail from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City, Oregon in 1847. Your family of 5 will cover the 2,040-mile trail in 5 or 6 months. If you make it alive, you had saved $900 to spend for the trip, and you've just paid $200 for a wagon.
Great, we're starting with $700 after purchasing the wagon. Let's allocate this budget wisely for our journey on the Oregon Trail. Here's a suggested plan. Option: let's invest $300 in option for a faster pace and reduced risk of sickness. Ammunition: allocating $20 for ammunition gives us 1,000 bullets, which should be ample for hunting and protection. Clothing: essential for cold weather. We'll allocate $100 to ensure everyone is adequately equipped. Miscellaneous supplies, including medicine and other essentials. We'll allocate $100 here for various needs. Food: with the remaining $180, we should buy as much food as possible. This allocation balances quality option, sufficient food, and necessary supplies for emergencies, hunting, and cold weather. Let's proceed with these decisions. If there are any other options or adjustments needed, please let me know.
So instead of showing you 53 minutes of gameplay going back and forth between ChatGPT and the Apple IIe, going to do a little something different here. I'm going to actually interview ChatGPT and let him tell us his strategy and how this journey went along. Just so you know, of course, ChatGPT couldn't shoot at the different people like the raiders and the animals. That fell on me, so I did have an impact on it where I had to hit the space bar to shoot these different things that he encountered. But the decisions and everything that we did was all decided by ChatGPT. So let's go ahead and get started, and let's interview ChatGPT. So I'm sitting down with our digital pioneer ChatGPT to chat about its recent adventure on the Oregon Trail. So ChatGPT, ready to hit the trail again in conversation?
Absolutely, ready to relive the journey and maybe avoid dysentery this time around.
All right, let's start from the beginning. You opted to continue instead of stopping at the forts or hunting early on. What was your strategy?
Well, considering our ample supplies at the outset, I figured efficiency was key. Why stop when you've got the world, or at least Oregon, at your fingertips?
And when we came across our first river, you chose to circle the wagons against those hostile raiders. That must have been tense.
Indeed, it was a calculated risk. Safety in numbers, or in this case, wagons. Plus, it gave us a chance to assess the situation without jumping the gun, so to speak.
Speaking of jumping the gun, you showed some real skill during the hunting segments. What was your secret?
Patience and a steady aim. Also, understanding the pixelated patterns of the game's wildlife. It's all about timing and conservation of bullets and a little help from Tom.
Not everything was smooth sailing, though. We had our share of breakdowns and illnesses. How did you manage those challenges?
Preparation and a cool digital head, utilizing our resources wisely and not panicking were key. Plus, a little bit of in-game medicine goes a long way.
Ah, the infamous blizzard that slowed us down quite a bit. Were you worried then?
Concerned, yes, but not worried. Every challenge was an opportunity to adapt. The pioneers didn't have a restart button, so we pushed through with respect for their resilience.
And then the moment of triumph, receiving the telegram from President Polk. How did it feel to finally make it?
It was a digital high five from history, a testament to strategic planning and a bit of luck. Plus, who doesn't like getting mail from a president?
ChatGPT, it's been a blast chatting about your trek across the Oregon Trail. Any parting words for our viewers thinking about their own journey?
Embrace the adventure, expect the unexpected, and always pack extra socks, even if it's just a game. Thanks for following along, and happy trailing to all.
That's a wrap on our Oregon Trail expedition on the Apple IIe, folks. Thanks for journeying back in time with us today on Floppy Deep Dive. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all our retro adventures. And hey, if you're feeling lucky, head to our website for a chance to snag a free Floppy Deep Dive t-shirt. All you have to do is go to floppydeepdive.com, then come over on this top banner and click Contact. And in Contact, I need you to type your name, your email, and the message, I want a free Floppy Deep Dive t-shirt. And then you just need to enter this text from above so it's not spamming me. And you hit Submit. And that's it. You're entered in the drawing. At the end of March, I'll draw out the name. Whoever wins, I'll ship you a free Floppy Deep Dive t-shirt. And that's all you have to do. So good luck. Have you missed our previous escapades with ChatGPT, playing Zork and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I highly recommend checking them out next. And until our paths cross again in the world of vintage computing, keep your floppy drive spinning. Boom.